It's funny. I don't know this. We're all family, we're all proud families. That's how you know.
Alright, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be discussing with you about how to change your vehicle's oil at home and why it is important, and that you can save on the uphand of $150 up to a year. So, and that it actually gives you a bit of self-accomplishment that you just did a little bit of manual labor. So it can take anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes if you don't have the right tools and you have to go out and get them. So, all of this is what depends on the type of vehicle that you have. You can have a truck, van, car, even a SUV, or a motorcycle. Never done it on a motorcycle, but I'm not really going to get into that. So, I'm going to be basing all of this presentation off of a front engine car. Alright, so you have a truck, you may not even need a jack if it's already raised up, so you can just get underneath there and do it yourself. But if you have a vehicle, such as a loader truck or a regular car or even a van, you're going to need a jack. Most vehicles come with a jack. They have for the past 20 years, they're located in the trunk. So, this is what a jack looks like. Typically, that's about the kind of jack you can find in a vehicle. So, the tools you're going to need are mostly just around the house kind of tools, like a wrench, socket wrench, anything like that. And then for your protection, eye goggles, they're really useful. They just keep the oil out of your eyes if there's any splatter. Rags, because you may make a mess. Gloves, because you're going to get messy. I prefer to wear clothes that you don't mind getting dirty because you will be underneath the vehicle. And you're going to need a large gallon jug, like a regular 1 gallon Coke jug. You're going to need more than one though, because there's going to be about 1.5 gallons of oil that's going to come out of these things. So, actually getting down to it, there's different types of oil that there are for your vehicle. There's full synthetic, natural, and then a mix between the two. Full synthetic is completely man-made oil. It was mixed up in a lab and reorganized to have this. Anyway, yes, so natural oil is straight out of a barrel. That's actually, they're trying to phase that out of vehicles. It's not very good for the environment. It's not very good for your car. So, different types of oils, they're all based off of weights, anywhere between 5 weight and 50 weight. 5, the lower the number at the beginning, means how much colder your vehicle will be. And all the way to the top of 50 is how much hotter your vehicle can be. So, Antarctica, Sahara Desert. So, that is actually a chart of what oils are measured in weights, or how they're measured in weights. You're going to need to figure out how much oil your vehicle needs. You can find that at a local auto parts store, along with what kind of oil filter you're going to need. So, oil filter, just because you're buying something that's really expensive, doesn't mean that that is the best one. I normally go with Fram. You can also find out what exact type of oil filter you're going to need for your vehicle by that same auto parts store. You can find it in a book. More than likely it'll be located right in the oil filter section. And then we're going to get into the car itself. So, like I said, it's a front engine car. So all you have to do is just find a nice even flat surface for you to park your car on. Wait at least 30 minutes for your car to cool down because you don't want to get under there and burn your hand on anything. And the oil could still be hot as well. So once you got your car in a nice spot, cool down, ensure the car is in park, lift the emergency brake, go ahead and pop the hood, remove the oil filter cap, jack the car up, make sure you locate it's part of the chassis for you to put your jack on so you don't break anything or just lift the suspension. So you get underneath the car, you locate the oil pan. It will be in the very center of the front of the vehicle, right underneath the engine. You're going to find the pan looks something like that, and then you're going to see an abnormal bolt. That is your oil bolt. That is where your oil is going to drain out from. Loosen it up, get it to about hand tight, drain the oil out of there into the appropriate container. Put the bolt back in there, locate the oil filter, remove the oil filter, there will be drainage of oil out of there, pour that into your oil catch, and then go ahead and reapply your brand new oil filter. Put a little bit of oil in the rim so that way it gets a nice good seal on it. Go ahead and get out of there. Get out from underneath your vehicle, get back up to the top of the vehicle, and go ahead and start pouring in the oil at whatever amount that you were we're supposed to pour in there. Now that you're done, you can wait anywhere between like 2 to 3 minutes of letting your car run. Once the oil's in there, let it all circulate through there, and then you can start driving. I'm not a mechanic, so this is a very easy procedure. Anybody can really just get under there and do that. Like I said, it only takes 15 to 20 minutes, and that can save you upwards of $150. Thank you. I didn't swear.